I'm here with Miss Ariel this morning, and we are going to talk a little bit about how to start a horse. Miss Ariel, can you explain to us your method and how you are different than maybe your run-of-the-mill cowboy?
Well, the horsemanship approach that we use here, that I like to use, is a lot more natural horsemanship based. So it works with the way a horse is designed to function with other horses. God really designed them to be in a herd, in a family dynamic, and they function best when they have a really rich and stable relationship, when they have a solid social structure that they can function in. They're meant to take care of each other and protect each other, and they have a really solid leadership structure. And so instead of coming in as a domineering, forceful threat, to push them into obedience, I try to gain their trust and teach them that I'm going to be a worthy leader and enable them to engage in a relationship with me so that we can accomplish really beautiful things.
Okay, so we're talking about building trust.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you've got to exhibit some sort of strength, though, because that's a 1,200-pound animal.
Yeah.
And so you become the herd leader. Is that how that works?
Yeah, and I think it comes from a place of being able to show them that they can trust that what I'm going to do with them and where I'm going to take them isn't going to put them in danger. And it comes from not beating them into submission, but knowing in myself that I can communicate with them and that they can understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so the trust builds a bridge to where they realize you have their best interest in mind.
Absolutely.
And this obviously works because we can see here that he wants to be a part of what's going on here. This is where we are in our devotional today. And the passage it's a wonderful passage in 1 Corinthians 16, 13 through 14. It says, "Watch ye, stand fast in the faith, quick ye like men, be strong, let all your things be done with charity." And so we're talking here about toughness and tenderness. We're talking here about strength, but also love. And I find this so very, very interesting. Years ago, I read a book. It's titled Beyond Belief to Convictions. And Josh McDowell talks about how there were Baptist churches that were split. Half went to follow after the truth and half went to follow after the love, as if you can't have both of these together. And this is what Paul is saying, is you can have both of these together. They needed the strength because there's all kinds of worldliness coming into Corinth, being a seaport town. It was very sinful. But they also needed love because if you read the first part of his letter, they had division. And so, to me, the key is the heart. What is the heart of the issue? If your heart is filled with the love of God and people realize that that is really your motivation, there's going to be the trust. And once you have the trust, now you can proclaim the truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So whether you're dealing with horses, whether you're dealing with people, you've got to build that trust, and they're going to see your heart. So let us allow God to work on our hearts, that we might connect with the hearts of men and women, boys and girls. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want you to see this gorgeous sky that's out there today. Praise God, it looks like we might be getting some rain. Thank you for tuning in.